beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. It's a perfect night for baseball. Welcome to the Sunday Night Showcase. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Sonny Gray. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And we're underway from Fenway. Strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Batting third, a guy they're looking for a little more out of right now, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And boom, I don't know what it is, but a big part of his struggles this season have come from the way he's hit on the road. Listen, away from home, he's hitting under the Mendoza line, and that's just not getting it done. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that's difficult to break out of. It's difficult to diagnose, and you've got to figure out a way because you're going to have to perform on the road if you're going to stay in the lineup every day and be a contributor on a big league ball club.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Foul ball there. And a big swing and a miss. The 0-2. Oh! Chisholm, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Chris this, you don't have to dig too deep into the numbers to see how good he's been.
Oh, he's been nearly untouchable, kind of a silent assassin out there, just goes to work, and guys look up, it's deep into the ball game, and they haven't been able to scratch anything off of this guy. So look for him to do the same thing today, maybe go the distance, maybe hand it over to the bullpen at the end and try to get that W.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. See you later. It's 17th of the year. The Red Sox score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Next is the speedy first baseman, David Guerra. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the finale of this 4-game set. That one ripped, but foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery. Giving up the homer. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Roman Anthony.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
That is the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ceddanne Rafaela.
No!
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Gray, multi-time All-Star, more than 100 career wins on the mound, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Bowling.
The 1-0.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Goes down swinging. the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Jordan Westburg stepping in now for the Yankees.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In the air, right field, and that is that. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 2nd. Joe stepping in for Boston. Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
0-1. Fastball for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's to third. Throw to first in time.
Batting 6, designated hitter, Romy Gonzalez.
Ball 1. Gonzalez matched a homer in his last game. In the air, foul off first. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, left fielder, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
2 down, bases empty. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up next for the Red Sox.
Huh.
Yo 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Kiner Falefa wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
They get the out, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Just off the inside edge. Late on that fastball. Three-two now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. So now 1-2. Got him swinging for the carry.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
One out man at first. Here's a big power threat. Carlos Gonzalez.
Yeah, the biggest storyline coming in was just how hot he's been. Haven't seen it yet today, but it's still early, Boo.
And the 1-0. Now a miss. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite a start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here. This guy's been red hot at the plate coming in, dude. Hasn't gotten it done yet today, but plenty of ABs left in this one.
This one in the air. And that is that. One left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. There's a strike. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Outside.
Ball, low.
Now
That's
3-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Sets him down on strikes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Right fielder, Roman.
And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer at his first at bat. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And it hits off the monster. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra base. He's got to feel good about that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. Base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. 2-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner at first with 2 away. Matt Chapman up next for the Red Sox.
Nope, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Chapman gets a piece there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. And that one is off the top of the wall. In to score from first. And they take up. 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Inside, just missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That's in for a strike. Ripped to right. is the third out of the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. On the ground to the left. Oh, nice play. Over to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. Siggy, it was tough to tell the live action if the ball actually beat him. And it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look. Up here too, and they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Here's one more look, Siggy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge.
These Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. Seeing if he could get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. Over to Story for 1. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty after the double play. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings over the top of that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman in Rice.
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Oh.
Rafaela leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss there. Stays alive. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. The Yanks lead one, still down 3-0. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Double play ball to second. There's one, and that's two.
He's
They
out.
made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. He goes down looking. Red Sox go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Westburg in his third season, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Swings through that high fastball.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Ball.
The Yanks trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. A little out front there as he swings through it. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Late with the swing there.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Fenway, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. That's too low.
The ball.
Ball 1. This one popped up right side. Chisholm settles under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Nate Eaton.
That one ripped right center field. Over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That was loud contact, and no doubt doubled off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though. And he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
1 out, runner at second. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tap foul to plate. Man at second.
Whoa.
Swing and a miss. For the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff. Another steady performance at the plate today after a line.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's off the green monster. In comes the run for second. And that's a 2-bagger. He's not just hot, he's loud right now. Can't believe they're still pitching to him.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Chapman gets a peek there. Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Do I have to wait for you, honey, before I can say that you're gone? Won't you let me know, yeah? I'm in an awful state, baby. You said you love me so, but I just don't know how long I can wait. How long do I have to wait for you, honey, before I...
Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez.
Right fielder, number 17.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Anthony takes it in for the out. One up, one down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
The 2-2 on the way. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count. Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Jazz goes down on strikes. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Bounce to the right side. He takes it on his own. 2 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Romy Gonzalez. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That's his 9th strikeout so far. Nothing doing for Boston, but they lead it 4-0.
Now pitching for
Justin
the Red Sox.
Slayton gets handed the rock out of the pen,
63,
and he has some
Justin.
nasty breaking stuff.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Catcher challenge will take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Connolly early. The left-hander is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Number 56, the right-hander also getting loose. Swings through the sweeper.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires
Strike.
to first.
He's in there.
Not in time, infield hit.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Ben Rice.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Ben Rice, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. 0-1.
The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Chases that one upstairs. Strike two. Caught him looking for the K. One left for the Yankees. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at Fenway Park, Joe stepping in for Boston. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Way out front for strike two. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 1-2 now. A strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane.
Well, they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with two strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Eaton at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Red
turn
Sox,
things over to the righty, number 56.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Fought off foul. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 0-2. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Swings through, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
This one in the air, center field. Eaton ranging back, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, number 17.
Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Well, Boog, here's someone we've been hyping up. One of the hottest bats in the league, but today, nada, zip, zero.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, number 18.
It's getting late, Boog. He's not really going to go over, is he? Every time we talk someone up, it's like the baseball gods tune in and laugh.
In the dirt. Gonzalez off of first with 2 away. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
0-2 now. Got it. That's at number 3. The Yanks lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Fenway, now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. There's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, number 10.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Move. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead 4-0. Back in Boston, we go to the 9th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And a big swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. One smoked on its way out of here. Aaron Judge blasts one out the opposite way. And they close the gap. It's 4-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Number 56 gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
And now, Cedar Rafaela. First pitch swinging. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take it, babe.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Rex.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Struck him out swinging. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Westberg at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
He's done it again, Bo. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
I said the windows tinted.
beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I gotta get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close, that's involved. Getting Douglas with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything, flipped to me signs. Don't do arguing, I just throw the peace sign. Meditating for some me time. Headed back into the city, I'm on the east side. Real, for real, you think I'm in the Navy, I'm still in the deal.